Buhl Park Golf Course, Sharon, Pennsylvania. In 1908, steel magnate Frank Buhl made a deal that created something almost impossible to find today: a completely free golf course that anyone can play, no strings attached. Not just residents, not just seniors, but literally anyone who shows up. Buhl was worth $50 million in 1908 money. That's over $1.8 billion today. He donated the land and money with one condition written into the deed: it must remain free for everyone, forever. If the city ever charges fees, ownership reverts to his estate. Sharon literally cannot charge money without losing the entire property. Today, steelworker Mike Patterson from Ohio drives 45 minutes every Saturday to play 18 holes. The course has a full clubhouse, pro shop, and maintenance crew. Everything you'd expect from a $75 round elsewhere. Mike has played over 2,000 rounds in 15 years and never paid a cent. The course saves players an estimated $890,000 per year in fees they'd pay elsewhere. When the city tried adding a maintenance fee in 1987, lawyers quickly reminded them about the legal restrictions that make this impossible. But if you think one free course is impressive, there's another place with an unusual name and even stranger history: Coffin Golf Course, Indianapolis, Indiana. The name isn't a joke. This 9-hole course sits on the former site of the National Casket Company factory. When the Coffin manufacturer closed in 1965, Indianapolis bought the land and created a course that's been completely free for everyone ever since. The factory produced over 100,000 coffins during its 40-year operation. City planners kept the name as tribute to the site's history. Unlike most municipal courses that charge fees, Coffin Golf Course operates as a true public park amenity. No greens fees, no cart rentals required, just show up and play. Retired postal worker James Washington discovered this place in 2011 and has played 3 times weekly since. He's from Kentucky but drives 90 minutes each way because it's completely free. The course sits in a neighborhood where many residents couldn't otherwise afford regular play. The course serves over 2,000 players annually from across the Midwest, providing recreation that would cost $40.60 per round at other municipal facilities. Players often organize informal tournaments and social events, turning the course into a genuine community gathering place. Speaking of community access, there's a championship venue where certain groups get completely free rounds: Torrey Pines South, San Diego, California. Military free access. Tiger Woods won the 2008 US Open here on one leg. But here's what most people don't know. Active military personnel can play this $200+ championship course completely free with proper military ID. Torrey Pines South normally costs civilians $202 for non-residents, $72 for San Diego residents. But the city maintains a military appreciation program providing free rounds to active duty service members, disabled veterans, and their dependents during designated times throughout the week. Last month, Navy Petty Officer Maria Gonzalez played the same 18th hole where Tiger made his famous putt. She paid nothing while showing her military ID. The tourist behind her paid $227, including fees. The course conditions are identical. Same greens, same ocean views, same challenge that humbled the world's best players. The program serves over 1,200 military members yearly, with the city providing $240,000 in free recreation annually to those who serve our country. But military courses aren't the only places where service members get free access. If you're loving this video, subscribe now and help us hit 5,000 golf fans by month's end. Eastmoreland Golf Course, Portland, Oregon. Municipal junior discounts. The towering Douglas firs of Portland frame every hole at Eastmoreland Golf Course, creating one of the Pacific Northwest's most scenic municipal golf experiences. This 1918 course offers junior players under 18 incredible access. Just $20 for 18 holes and $10 for 9 holes, compared to regular rates of $47.54 for adults. Built in Portland's Eastmoreland neighborhood, this municipal course has maintained affordable junior pricing since the 1960s, believing young players deserved access to quality golf regardless of family income. The junior rates represent a 63% discount from adult pricing, making regular play accessible to teenagers who would otherwise be priced out of the sport. High school student Emma Chen plays Eastmoreland twice weekly during summer break, paying $40 total for rounds that would cost her parents $108. She's improved dramatically over 2 seasons, crediting the affordable access with allowing her to practice consistently. The course conditions rival expensive private clubs in the area, with tree-lined fairways and well-maintained greens. The junior program serves over 800 young players annually, creating pathways into golf for diverse communities across Portland. Many participants continue playing into adulthood, becoming regular customers who support the municipal system. The city estimates junior discounts generate $180,000 in long-term economic value by creating lifelong players who remain in the Portland golf community. These municipal programs prove that accessible golf doesn't require sacrificing quality. Sometimes the best experiences come at the lowest cost. Bethpage Black, Farmingdale, New York, resident discounts. The first tee at Bethpage Black warns, extremely difficult course recommended only for highly skilled players. This major championship venue offers New York residents heavily discounted rates, making world-class golf accessible to working families. Built in 1936 during the Great Depression, Bethpage Black was designed to be challenging yet accessible to all economic classes. New York residents pay just $39 weekdays and $78 weekends, while non-residents pay $78 weekdays and $156 weekends, a 50% resident discount. Plumber Tony Ricci from Queens plays monthly, paying $39 for the same experience, costing out-of-state visitors $156. He walks the same fairways where Brooks Koepka won the PGA Championship, facing the same brutal rough that eliminated half the professional field. The resident discount program saves New York golfers an estimated $2.1 million annually. This pricing ensures championship-level golf remains accessible to middle-class families. Speaking of accessible championship venues, there's a course in Texas with connections to golf's greatest legends. Brackenridge Park Golf Course, San Antonio, Texas, senior discounts. Byron Nelson learned golf as a caddy at Brackenridge Park in the 1920s. Today, this historic 1916 course offers seniors over 65 heavily discounted rates of just $10.15 weekdays, compared to standard fees of $25.30. Built on former military land, Brackenridge became Texas's first municipal course. The city established senior discount programs, believing recreation was essential for healthy aging. This pricing has run continuously since 1952, surviving budget cuts across 7 decades. Retired teacher Carmen Rodriguez, 78, plays the same 9th hole where Nelson once practiced. She pays $12 for weekday rounds, costing younger players $28, saving approximately $832 annually on her 3 weekly rounds. The senior program serves 847 regular participants, creating social connections beyond golf. Studies show participants have 23% lower healthcare costs than non-playing seniors, benefiting both individuals and the city's social services budget. But if you think senior discounts are impressive, wait until you see what's available in America's most expensive city. Lincoln Park Golf Course, San Francisco, California. Resident Twilight discounts. The Golden Gate Bridge towers over the 17th hole at Lincoln Park, creating one of the most photographed backdrops in American recreation. San Francisco residents can play this scenic course for just $20 during twilight hours, compared to $45 for non-residents. Built in 1902 on former cemetery land, Lincoln Park sits on cliffs overlooking the Pacific Ocean and San Francisco Bay. The city established resident twilight programs in 1987 to make recreation accessible in a city where average rent exceeds $3,500 monthly. Software engineer Lisa Chen has played 89 Twilight rounds since 2020, paying $1,780 total for rounds that would cost non-residents $4,005. The Views rival courses charging $400 per round in Pebble Beach, just 90 minutes south. The resident program serves over 2,100 participants annually, generating community connections in a city known for isolation. The city estimates residents save $780,000 collectively through discounted programs. Now, if you think scenic discounts are impressive, there's a place with the world's most unique golf hole. Aqua Golf. Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Unique resort experience. The 14th hole at Coeur d'Alene Resort features the world's only floating green, moving with wind and waves on the lake. While this is an expensive resort course at $250 plus per round, the floating green experience represents something you literally cannot find anywhere else on Earth. The floating green sits on a barge system 175 yards from the shore, connected by underwater cables allowing it to move up to 15 feet in any direction. The green's position changes daily, so no two shots are identical. Even professionals struggle with the moving target. Local mechanic Dave Thompson has played the floating green 6 times, making it twice, and landing in the lake 4 times. Each ball costs $5 to retrieve by boat, but he says the experience justifies the expense. The floating green has been viewed over 50 million times online. While expensive, it represents the kind of unique experience that draws golfers worldwide to try something impossible to replicate elsewhere. Speaking of unique experiences, there's a course in Atlanta with a forgotten champion's name. Charlie Yates Golf Course, Atlanta, Georgia. Junior and senior discounts. Charlie Yates won the 1938 British Amateur Championship, competing alongside Bobby Jones. The Atlanta Municipal course bearing his name offers significant discounts. Seniors over 65 pay just $10.15 weekdays, while juniors under 18 pay $8.12, compared to standard rates of $25.35. When Atlanta built this course in 1962, they established discount programs ensuring the next generation could access golf regardless of economic background. The pricing reflects the city's commitment to recreational accessibility, with discounts of 50 to 70% for qualifying age groups. Retired teacher Patricia Williams has played 127 discounted rounds since 2018, paying approximately $1,650 for rounds that would cost $3,175 at standard rates. The course runs affordable junior clinics where kids learn basic skills for $15 per session. The discount programs serve over 900 seniors and 1,400 juniors annually. Many senior participants volunteer as mentors for junior programs, creating intergenerational connections rare in modern society. But here's what most people don't realize. Finding these opportunities is easier than you think. If you're loving this video, feel free to hit the super thanks button and support our channel to produce more videos like this one. Wellshire Golf Course, Denver, Colorado. Municipal resident discounts. The Rocky Mountains tower over Wellshire Golf Course, creating one of the most spectacular backdrops in American municipal golf. Denver residents can play this Donald Ross-designed 1926 course for just $28 on weekdays, compared to $45 for non-residents. A 38% discount that makes championship-level golf accessible to working families. Built during the Roaring '20s, Wellshire sits at 5,280 feet above sea level, where the thin air adds 10 to 15% distance to every shot. The city of Denver has maintained resident pricing programs since the 1960s, believing recreational access was essential for community health and quality of life. Retired firefighter Tom Martinez has played Wellshire twice weekly for 8 years, paying $28 per round, while out-of-state visitors pay $45. He estimates the resident discount has saved him over $1,100 annually on his regular rounds. The mile-high elevation and mountain views create an experience that rivals expensive resort courses in Vail and Aspen. The resident program serves over 3,200 Denver golfers annually, generating community connections while keeping recreation dollars in the local economy. The course's Donald Ross design features strategic bunkering and subtle green contours that have challenged players for nearly a century, proving that accessible golf doesn't mean compromising on quality. Start with your local municipal courses. Every city has programs most residents never discover. The best golf experience might be the one that costs you the least, right in your own backyard. We have arrived at the end of our video. Please watch our next video here.